light of what I'd seen in the north, if I could have access to the restricted area of the library.
That area is reserved for maesters. Are you a maester?
No.
A very strong proposition, is it?
Archmaester, with respect. I've seen them. The army. I was sent here to learn how to defeat them. Everyone in the Citadel, those who even talked to me, they all doubt the walkers ever existed in the first place.
Everyone in the Citadel doubts everything. Sir John. The tales of the long night can't be pure fabrication. Too many similarities from unconnected sources. And the simplest explanation for your grating obsession with the White Walkers is that you're telling the truth.
You believe me?
I do.
That makes you the only person south of the twins who does.
We are this world's memory, Samuel Tarly. Without us, men would be little better than dogs. When Aegon Targaryen turned his eye westward and flew his dragons to Blackwater Rush, the end is near. How will we survive? And thousands of years before that, during the long night, we can forgive them for thinking it truly was the end, but it wasn't. None of it was. And every winter that ever came has ended. Here, good lad. Clean this up.
Collecting poop. That's disgusting.
What do they serve for dinner?
Just looks like soup.
It looks like the poop that he like.
Well, I hope it's not that.
That's what it looks like.
That'd be a nasty dinner.
Samuel.
Just gonna look in the restricted access area of the library. Learn how to beat the White Walkers. He's gonna thieve some books.
Look at Tormund in the back.
You're a lucky man.
I've heard you beat the hounds in single combat.
I am safe. I'm at home, surrounded by friends. I have Brienne to protect me from anyone who would harm me.
He's checking out the back.
What about happy? Why aren't you happy? Why is he still here?
We need his men. Without the Vale, Ramsay Bolton would still hold this castle. Littlefinger saved us.
Is that Bronn?
That'd be cool.
I love Bronn.
We rode to a woman's side, for she was
Oh,
a
yes.
secret treasure. She was for hands of gold are always
Is that Ed Sheeran?
for the woman's hands of
It is?
For hands
Ed
of gold
Sheeran.
are always
I haven't listened to
He's
it.
gonna get shanked.
I don't want to stay up here.
You're not stealing, we're offering. Come on, it's going to be a cold night.
If you like your streets covered in shit and pig's blood, it's the town for you.
All my life I wanted to see the Red Keep, the Scepter Baylor, the Dragon Pit. Then, when I finally make it, they wouldn't let me within a mile of the Red Keep. The Scepter Baylor's blown to hell.
We're part of the army that's been sent to keep the peace.
Are they Lannisters?
Yeah.
Here you go. Guess first.
Oh no, I couldn't. You don't have enough.
But my mother always told me to be kind to strangers. Strangers be kind to you.
Oh.
Isn't she about to kill them all?
No.
Very long way from home. I'm sure you've had some adventures there.
Yeah. Endless adventures.
My wife's just had our first baby.
What about?
Oh, who knows? Do you think soldiers get ravens with news from home? Girls take care of their papas when their papas grow up. Boys just go off to fight in someone else's wars.
Are you old enough to drink? It's blackberry wine. I made it myself.
It's really good.
So why's a nice girl on our own heading to King's Land?
She have a crush on that guy. She's like, oh, I gotta take another swig.
I'm going to kill the queen.
What'd she say? I'm gonna kill a queen.
So like what? think she's joking.
I know, it's amazing.
They're like, oh, you can't kill the queen, you silly little girl. She gets there, she pretends to be some other guy. He looks older.
He probably is. Man, I wish Arya hadn't done that to him.
Abandoned him?
Yeah.
I don't like the look of it. For a big hard man, you scare easy. I'll tell you what doesn't scare me. Old cocksuckers like you.
Isn't that where
And
he
you
killed that one
flying around with
guy?
that top knot.
Yeah, it is.
He's probably gonna like feel bad or something.
He's gonna have PTSD.
Yeah. They died. Because they had no money.
So sad.
How do you think it ended for them? With death. Girl died in my father's arms. I'd say they were starving. And rather than let his little girl suffer, he ended it for both of them. Doesn't matter now. No. Doesn't matter now. So why does the Lord of Light keep bringing you back? I've met better men than you. And they've been hanged from crossbeams. Or beheaded. None of them came back. So why you? You think I don't ask myself that? Every hour of every day. Why am I here? I don't know. I don't understand, our Lord. Your Lord. I don't know what he wants from me. I only know that he wants me alive. If he's so all-powerful, why doesn't he just tell you what the fuck he wants? It's my fucking luck I end up with a band of fire worshippers. Almost seems like divine justice. There's no divine justice, you dumb cunt. If there was, you'd be dead. I don't want to look in the damn flames. You saw me bring him back from the dead after you cut him down. Only the fire can tell you. What do you see? Logs burning. Ice. A wall of ice. What is it? It's where the wall meets the sea. There's a castle there. There's a mountain. Looks like an arrowhead. The dead are marching past. Thousands of them. You believe me now, Clegane? Do you believe we're here for a reason?
He's like, oh crap. What might be done here?
Oh, he's burying their bodies because he feels guilty. Or their bones.
Yeah. He stole their gold with silver.
Burying the dead. You knew these people? Not really.
Wow.
We asked the Father to judge us with mercy. We asked the Mother to... I don't remember the rest. I'm sorry you're dead. You deserve better. Both of you.
They really did, they helped him out.
It's a map of Dragonstone. The Targaryens got their first stronghold there when they invaded Westeros.
That's Dragonglass.
A mountain of it. Beneath the ground. Stannis told me, but I didn't think. This is important. John needs to know. The Dragon Queen. Daenerys Stormborn. Haven't heard anything.
Wait, do
Jorah?
they have... Yeah, that is.
Why did
That
they
was-
have Jorah?
Did you see the dragon scale? Oh, I did.
Yeah, but why do they have Jorah?
Maybe they're trying to cure him. Yeah, remember he was trying to cure himself? Wait a minute, is that Westeros right there?
That'd be cool.
Look at his dragons in the background. Look how cool it is.
That's not. That's
Is that the Dragonstone?
That's that one place they were at.
Dragonstone. That's where they said the dragon glass is too. Yeah. Wait, so they're actually John's gonna go over there.
What?
Remember his he wrote
No. Yeah, but like
maybe.
John's gonna be like, oh hey Daenerys, I've never met you before. You're pretty alright.
Bran better hurry up and be like, hey, that's your aunt.
And she'll be like, oh, okay. We're at the same age.
Dany
Okay.
cannot cheat on Drogo and Jon cannot cheat on Ygritte. Plus they're related. Yeah.
Very distantly. Even this show, if you're not brother
It's
and
not that
sister,
distant.
you're basically not
Their
related.
aunt and
True.
nephew. Whack. That's really flippin' cool. Wait, the only part of Dragonstone we've ever seen is that room in the dungeons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the beach they landed on.
Yeah, and the beach they landed on, and then Davos sent Gendry out on,
Yep.
where he's still rowing. You know what's
That's their
really cool?
base.
Danny's, or not Danny, Jon is going to be on his way over there to get the dragon glass. How,
But-
he has to wait for the message from Sam, if it gets there. So
Oh, that's the Baratheon sigil.
When Stannis was there,
Oof. She's probably like, oh man, that sucks.
she's like, oh, look how pretty it is. JK.
That's the throne of,
Oh, we also saw that one room where they kept Gendry and put a leech on him. Oh, yeah.
she owns a little piece of Westeros now.
Oh, and she has a chessboard. Yep, we all seen that room.
That's a cool
Oh,
room.
that's where Stannis and Melisandre had sex. That's where they made the Shadow Demon baby. Conceived him.
Yeah, but now she's got a map.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a cool map though too.
I like this place because it has a whole bunch of dragons. I bet you she likes that. It's so dusty. Ewy. Is she gonna find like a cum scene?
It's almost like there's no one been living there for like a year. They're all like, do you like it?
Shall we begin?
It's already over.
That's an hour and a half right there?
That one wasn't an hour and a half, I don't think.
It
Oh,
was 58 minutes.
oh okay.
How much you want to bet? 58. That was
If
way
that's
too
how I
short.
That
Like-
was good.
It should be like at least an hour longer.
Minimum.
We could just have an entire episode dedicated to Danny. Not picking favorites or anything.
No.
No, just coincidentally only have Danny.
Danny and John need to collaborate.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
No,
They
not
need
the
to
way
do-
that
they
your
need to, like,
boyfriend's
touch
putting it.
wee-wees.
No, they're and no. He said collaborate. No, and then he was this, and then he said touch peepees. I don't agree with touch peepees because they're like collaboration
And
against
nephew,
Cersei
that's
and the
really
White
weird.
Walkers. Yeah, because all
Jamie's in
I
that
feel like
series.
if Cersei, Dany, and Jon all work together, you know, a lot less
That would
people
never
would die.
happen.
I know it's not gonna happen, but it would be a lot better than them all fighting each other. And it's gonna be really cool because Dany's just gonna get her dragon and be like, "Hah," and then all the whites are gonna be dead, and then
I hope they don't put Danny and John against each other because that would really suck because John's really cool, but Danny's cool too.
and
so,
all
like,
Jon would have to do would be like a windmill, like going around in circles, waiting for the White Walkers to try to attack him
Mhm.
with his sword.
Yeah,
With the
And that's how
glare
they're
of
gonna
steel.
win.
yeah, he'll be like, everyone come get me.
Whoever
So-
the makers of Game of Thrones, I just spoiled the entire series. It's just gonna be Dragonfire and we.
Okay.
Alright, so what do we start out with?
Really good.
Arya, House Frey.
That was hilarious.
I was amazed.
I mean, all the guys that did that to her family, I wouldn't say all of them. They were just.
She picked
Know
out
what
the
they were
people who
told.
killed their family.
Oh, really?
You And didn't told
Yeah,
them
right
to
in the
come there.
beginning, I picked out all the most important people.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that makes more
She
sense.
only killed the ones she knew were there. And,
That's
and had a
smart.
part in it.
Okay, I thought it
Yeah,
was just like
especially
random
since-
assortment of guys just pulled them in.
It was really funny how uncomfortable they got when she was like, haha, yeah, you killed a helpless pregnant woman and stabbed her baby.
And they
And
were
you
like,
also killed
"Wait,
a mother of 5. And they're like, yeah. And then she's like,
Wait a minute, I feel bad
Y'all
now.
are
What are you
dead.
doing?
But
That was
you
pretty
didn't kill
funny.
them all.
I think Arya's gonna be wearing Cersei's face one of these days.
that would be so. Like she comes up to Jamie, hey baby. Guess what?
It'd be weird.
I can make this more spicy.
I don't think Jamie likes Cersei anymore.
What's
Not
worse? What's worse, Cersei and Jamie or Arya and Jamie?
Arya and Jamie.
really. Technically, Arya and Jamie are related.
Well, I know, but that'd be so weird.
In that time period,
Arya's what, 15?
Think about it.
She's older than that now. This season 7. So
Think about
it's
it.
probably like 17.
Around 18ish.
Is she really?
Think
Yeah.
about it
7
though.
years in, and she was like 11 in the beginning. So
Remember that one episode where there was that one guy who was like, I need younger, and he ended up
Oh,
having a
man.
whole bunch of 7-year-olds.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was beating and probably raping.
Arya took care of him.
Craster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Younger age and older age is less weird than
Brother and sister.
yeah,
Yeah.
in that time frame. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten used to Jamie and Cersei at this
Yeah,
point.
you're fine with it. And they
Yeah.
like the first episode
I'm not
anymore.
fine with it.
Yeah. No.
It's really funny when Mom watches it. Like whenever there's a Cersei and Jamie scene, she like gags and dry heaves, and it's
pretty funny.
hilarious.
But like the thought of Arya and Jamie.
Jamie's cool.
Jamie's
For
old
the
and
most part.
crusty and
No.
raped his sister underneath their son's dead body.
No, they didn't. He was like, come on. She's like, no. Then he was like, come on. She's like, okay.
No, he just started doing it, and then she's like,
Then she succumbed to it.
Yeah.
but it was
And then-
still technically rape. There's no
Okay,
weighing about it.
I
she
don't
like
care.
she literally raped. He literally raped her underneath their dead son.
We got to see the Army of the Dead.
Yeah, that was
no.
pretty
yeah.
interesting.
That wasn't.
They have like 3 giants.
I like when
Yeah.
Bran was
Just some
like,
3 giants could probably take down a good couple villages.
when Bran saw Ed, he was like, there's a giant army coming for us, and Ed was like, okay, come on in.
Yeah.
Let me just,
I saw
yeah, I
you
don't know
at
how to do
Fist of the
with the
First,
eyes.
then I saw you at Hardhome. The Army of the Dead's coming.
Did you get
They're
new
gonna go
shoes?
mining for
Yes.
Dragonstone though. Dragon glass.
What part of the letter that Sam has to send has to get to John first?
No,
That-
no. When he was talking to him in the room at Winterfell, he was like, "We gotta go mine it. We gotta go smelt it." And all
Yeah,
that."
he was talking about having to find it.
They have to
He
find
wanted
it
all the
first.
Meisters to be looking into.
Oh, I thought it was to make coal
Are
mining.
we
The
not going to
dragon
talk
glass.
about the fact that we saw Jorah and his entire arm was filled
Was
with?
looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done for.
Probably.
That's gonna be so cool when he finds out Dany's back though, and then Dany's gonna go and see him, and she's gonna be like, oh,
He's gonna be like and be crazy.
and then she's gonna be like, oh, you
He
can
was
stay in
still
there.
somewhat functional.
He
Yeah,
was
he was
talking
like-
anyway.
Yeah.
Hello.
But the arm's looking pretty nice.
Yeah, if you think about it, that's how much time progressed
Mm-hmm.
between the seasons.
Well, think about when he
It's a lot.
left. Varys still had to travel all the way to Westeros.
Yeah.
Work out the alliance with the Tyrells and
And Jorah's arm was
uh,
only like that much
Martells.
covered.
Yeah, now it's
Get
like,
everybody
oh.
back, coordinate all the ships,
Uh-huh.
get everybody loaded, packed, and then sail all the way to Westeros. So yeah, it takes
And
a
they're
while.
already at Westeros. They're at
Yeah.
that one place, Castle
So
Rock.
yeah, some decent times passed.
Dragonstone? They're not at Castle Rock. Castle Rock's
Oh.
on the opposite side of Westeros. That's the Lannister home.
That was in the general area. It's an island. At least I didn't say Bear Island.
Okay,
That's
so
a
what
little
else
girl.
happened?
So we saw that. What was the next montage? It was Cersei talking to Jaime in their little map room.
Oh yeah.
All their enemies.
Yeah, they're literally surrounded.
That's
they're
pretty cool though.
We got nothing.
And then
And
Jaime's
Cersei's like, I don't fucking care. We're gonna do it anyway. Jaime's like, literally, winter is coming. We're all gonna die. And Cersei's like, burn our enemies. She's like turning into the Mad King.
Jaime's like, hey, maybe we should like make more allies and not try to kill everybody since winter is literally here and we're gonna die because of the White Walkers. And she's like, no.
Well, she has kind of an ally.
Who?
Euron.
Not
Greyjoy.
really. She
Greyjoy?
Well, he
What-
offered help.
What does he
She
have?
got a hold of him, or he got a hold of her.
He
or
has
something.
1,000 ships.
No, he
1,000
doesn't.
ships. Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
He does?
Mm-hmm.
But
They
Yara
built
took
them all?
them. Yara took them.
No, they.
No, Yara
No,
took
but
like
he was like,
100,
you build me
something like
1,000
that.
ships and I'll give you the 7 kingdoms or something like that. Remember?
So, all that
So they
time
literally
it's been
went
passing by,
back.
they've been building away.
They must not be very filled. Probably like 1 guy per ship.
I feel like he's gonna try to bring her like Tyrion's head or something. Cause isn't that something she's obsessed with?
Yep. That is something she's obsessed with.
Tyrion's head?
Yeah.
Ever since season 4.
Tyrion gets Cersei's head.
Remember when he was like, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna come back when I get you something that you want that's not worth money," and she's like, "Okay."
And after that, I think we had the Sam montage.
Yeah.
That was
Cleaning
just
shit,
kind of
putting
gross.
up books and feeding food.
With his wonderful life of
But he's not
cleaning
seeming to
food.
be happy because he
Yes,
needs to be studying basically.
Yeah, and he can't be
He's
in
down there for a reason, and meanwhile he's just doing all that other.
dirty work.
The dragon glass is basically all they need.
Well, yeah, but he has to get the memo to John. How, make sure
Well,
that.
I'll say Citadel has a lot of ravens.
Yes, but don't they monitor what's sent out? Or no?
How would they? What do they shoot down the raven?
Check it before it leaves. I don't know.
No.
Isn't there like
No,
a
he just be like,
policy
"Fly,
for
raven,"
like you
and it
can't just
flies.
like go and take a raven?
I don't
and
know
send
exactly how ravens work, but there's probably certain ravens that just do a certain route
it. Yeah.
back and forth. Like there's a Winterfell raven, or there's a King's Landing raven.
How do you even train ravens?
I don't know how that works. Like I said,
I'm
I just
very sure that happened
accept
back
it in the
day.
show that the ravens will get to where they're going.
Okay, and
It's
then we
the
also have to
post
think
office.
of. Okay, so he gets the raven out of the Citadel. How long is that raven gonna take to go all the way to Winterfell?
To fly?
Yeah,
Not that long.
like a week.
Yeah, maybe about
Okay, and then when John gets the memo, he has to like
Be like,
know that it's Sam,
Dragonstone.
and then he has to take a bunch of men down to Dragonstone. How long would that take?
that. To Dragonstone. Depends if they sail down or if they march down. I mean,
Wait.
they have to sail no matter what because it's an island.
Where would they get the ships?
One of the ports up in the north. They got White Harbor, which is right close to Winterfell.
Okay.
It's not that hard.
But
I
still,
think
it'd take
that,
probably what, like you said,
Week.
or they could
A
just be
week.
like,
Underwater, yeah, you can travel a lot quicker.
or
Okay, so
Bran
2
could be
weeks.
like,
So you're looking at like at least a month just to get to Dragonstone, let alone all the mining and then the smeltering and like making them into actual weapons. Like,
I think they got it. They got it. They just need to work together with Danny.
wouldn't it be cool if like Bran came down and he was like, "Hey John, Danny's your uncle," and then he could go over to Danny and be like, "Hey, can I ride your dragon over to mine Dragonstone?" And
I
she'll
don't
be
know.
like, "Okay."
Maybe.
let's talk about how big Little Sam is. Oh, he's like a toddler
She's
now.
growing
Talk
up.
a little bit too. Did you hear him? He was like,
Yeah.
"Ah."
Starting to get some words though.
Silly will forever go strong.
Well, it's because they're
It's the only like one of the only ships that hasn't either been killed or died.
What about Brienne and Tormund and Jamie?
Okay, yes.
Yeah,
Both of those two
Jamie
are
and
still
Cersei.
going
But
strong.
Jamie
Oh,
is
yeah, let's talk about Tormund.
Jamie is like
Tor-
in
that
love
was
with Cersei.
amazing. I love it.
I like how he was checking out her butt, like with no shame. He was like,
I like how
Stares
Lucky
at her all
guy.
the time, super obviously.
after Brienne knocked the
Pod-
pot over,
yeah.
lucky guy you are.
and then she's like, get away from me.
Oh,
I
she's
think they're
fall
gonna
for
get
him.
together eventually.
Yeah,
I hope so.
They're gonna make little weird ginger
super
babies.
buff children.
Yeah.
Like, hey, mommy.
The girl would be like that one little girl who's in control, who's helping John.
Liana.
Yeah, that was cool. When that guy stood up, he's like, "Hey, girls can't fight," and then she's like,
Excuse you.
Oh, yeah, what do you think of that scene with John and Sansa kind of arguing right in front of everybody?
Sansa?
Needs to stop being
Seriously?
a baby.
Yes.
she has a lot
She's
of
like, "I wanna
emotional
do
trauma.
stuff."
She like takes she lets emotions drive everything. That's
Yeah.
where she's very wrong. She doesn't think things through.
Like, her views are good, and she's good on everything else. It's just the fact that she power drives it, and she doesn't think
She
about
power
it.
drives it with emotion, yeah. She doesn't put thought behind it, like, what if this happened? What about this? What about this factor? What about this factor? She's just like, well, they betrayed us.
Gives the
This
house to somebody
person
else.
emotionally harmed me once. Die.
Yeah.
Like,
I
that-
don't see how she was sitting there like, I'm gonna sit there and be mad.
Yeah, I don't understand why she thought it would be a good idea to sit there and question what John was trying to say in front of everyone.
And that was John's.
After
Like,
they were all like
John's
King of
like-
the North, and he was like, yeah, cool.
And then she's like,
Let me
But, like-
call you stupid.
John was like, you can argue with me all you want.
Just not in front
Just
of
not in front of anyone. Everyone.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid of Sansa.
Yes.
They're all gonna be like, wait, even his sister doesn't trust him.
Right? But everyone believes in him, so like,
Yeah.
Sansa can't change that, hopefully.
I really like that one little girl. I don't know what her
Rihanna.
name is. I want to add her to my favorites list, but then I feel like everybody's gonna be like, "Why is your favorite list only girls?"
Because you're a
So-
feminist
No one's in
and you're
it.
gay.
No, I'm not a feminist.
Well, she's
Rihanna's
pretty
a really
cool.
cool character, though.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
she is. She's
Yeah,
like
she's like,
so cool.
I am. She's like basically like a dude.
It was
Like,
really
like
funny.
a
She's like
4-year-old,
a
like
young Brienne.
10-year-old
Like
girl.
if Brienne
Yeah.
was young, I feel like that's what
She's
she'd
like
be
a mix of Arya and Brienne.
Yes.
She's like
It's
if
like-
you take Tormund and make him a 10-year-old girl.
I agree.
She's very outspoken.
What other scenes?
And
Missing
brash.
anything? We've talked about Jorah. We've talked about that scene.
That was
And
really
then
cool.
Danny at the end was about 6-7 minutes of them just getting there in
Yeah.
one line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we begin?
It was
Yeah, I
just
think
like-
it would have been cooler if it ended with her on the throne, like,
Sitting.
Yeah.
Why did she sit on it? She like looked like she was about to, and then she's like,
yeah, it's like, sit on it. Come
I
on.
want to see you there.
She didn't do it back in season 2 either. Remember when she was having the vision?
Oh yeah.
And she went right up to the throne, and then she never did
Sad.
anything with it.
No.
Hey.
That's foreshadowing means she's gonna lose.
No, it's not. Why would you?
I don't know. I just
remember how we were
predicted.
talking about wild theories about how some are really good and then some are just like out of nowhere? Yours was out of nowhere.
How would it not be foreshadowing? She did never sound before.
Oh yeah, foreshadowing for her and Khal Drogo and their baby living a happy life. That was foreshadowing.
Yeah,
I want to point out that maybe
she died.
that's a sign that she will sit on it because she's not all power hungry. She's not like, oh, I gotta sit on the throne. I want to be in the throne. You know, she's just
You know, like
she's
everybody else is trying to make her seen.
It's very warm in here.
like Littlefinger. All he dreams about is sitting on the throne.
Like how mom
Literally.
Mom was trying to say that Danny's gonna become this power obsessed, and I was like,
Oh, honey, you got a long way
yeah,
to
she's
go.
like, there's something about Danny, and I feel like she's just gonna become all angry and wicked, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Sure, Mom.
She had a little of that going on in Marine.
She wasn't power wicked, it was
Yeah.
just more of a.
Yeah, but she listened to her advisors, and that's where all other people haven't.
It was mostly like, why are you guys killing each other and enslaving each other? Stop it. That was the extent of that.
Things went kind of bad for her once
What?
she banished Jorah, and then Barristan died.
Yeah.
Because those were the top 2 advisors.
Yeah. Those are the two with the most knowledge of ruling wise.
I hope Jorah lives.
I need to
Like,
stand outside for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
are we almost ready to like sign off?
I think we are about ready. Right about here is where we're going to have to influx Anna doing her countdown thing.
Oh yeah.
We
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
make sure before we watch anything tomorrow, she has a blurb of she's up to the 6th day.
Yeah. On the 6th day of the countdown, George gave to us.
Renee, Anna's supposed to do
I
it.
don't know what the lyrics are.
They're cutting that out here.
Trying to remember what 6 is.
I don't even know the original song.
On the 2nd day of
I've heard Anna
countdown.
sing it too, and I don't know what the 6 is.
I remember the 2nd is 2 blonde queens and
Yeah.
1 uncomfortable throne.
Oh, I remember 3 is 3 inbred children.
Yeah.
3 inbred children, 2.
4 is the great houses.
4 great houses.
great houses.
Yeah, all the Lannisters are dead.
5 is
5.
5 kings of fighting. For
5.
the War of the 5 Kings.
Okay.
What is 6? I don't remember.
It was
She'll sing
really
it
funny
tomorrow.
with
Yeah.
Jamie and Cersei when she was like, I am the leader of the 7 kingdoms. And he was like, 2 at best.
What is it? I have 2 hands.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
And then-
I don't like that guy.
See, I don't know.
Cocky.
That episode made me like Euron. I didn't like Euron in season 2. Just his wittiness, I think. I like the character.
I don't like him.
I don't agree with it, the character, but
I don't like him,
kind of
but
like
he's
the
really
character.
funny.
As a character, he's
Yeah.
cool, but I think he's too cocky for his
No,
own good.
as a character, he's not good. It's just the fact that he's really funny and honest. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's character.
But I don't agree with like his actual anything
Yeah, I
else
don't
besides the
agree
fact
with
that-
him by any means, but the character I do like.
Did you guys notice that when he's like, I got 2 hands, and Jamie was like, and then Cersei's like, I decline, and he went, and he smirked at him. It was really funny.
On the 6th day of the countdown, George gave to us 6 dire wolves, 5 kings at war, 4 grey houses, 3 inbred children, 2 blonde queens, and an uncomfortable iron throne.
Good, good.
Okay.
All right, we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Yeah, bye.